in the house. But I was a kid, and I just was like running around doing stupid shit.
Right,
Like,
you weren't watching them hoes.
Yeah, I was not. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
You gonna have to cut that part out, man. Welcome to another episode of the Rich Dreamzz Show, man. Knocking at your door again. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us again, especially if you live streaming with us, man. We definitely appreciate those that tune in live to catch us Fridays at 7 p.m. On the Now Legacy Network's Facebook page. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you hitting that little button there. Try to get us some ducats in that thing. We appreciate you very, very much. Hey, if you don't end up catching the live stream, make sure you tune in with us on YouTube, man. Rich Dreamzz TV. Make sure you help us get these subscriptions up. We're going to be streaming more and more on there, and we're going to be dropping more exclusive clips behind the scenes and all that good jazz. Man, as well, don't forget to shout out Rich Dreamzz apparel brand. That's right. You can get Rich Dreamzz online at Etsy.com/shop/Rich Dreamzz if you type it into the browser, or if you got the Etsy app, make sure you're just looking for Rich Dreamzz apparel. That's Dreamzz with 2 Z's. And make sure that you're making us your favorite on that thing. That way you don't miss any of the new drops when we have them or exclusive sales. You understand that?
Yep.
And if you're in the Dallas area, we'd be remiss if we didn't tell you not to stop at Rainier Market, man, in Redbird Mall. That's right. If you're in the Dallas area, you don't have to pay no shipping fee. You don't have to wait. You can pull up right in the local community, grab you some Rich Dreamzz apparel, and be fly all out that thing, man. It'll be a whole bunch of different black brands over at Rainier Market as well, man. And they have their own brand in there as well, Rainier Market Clothing. Speaking of just black brands in general, shout out for the Culture Pop-Up.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. We was up in that thing this weekend for the Culture Pop-Up. Helped us get our word out about the brand, man. We appreciate them very much. It was a great time, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. We did it, like I said before, we did it 2022.
Yeah, that was our coming out pop-up time,
that was our first actual pop-up. And this time around it was in a different spot. But it was a real cool crowd, man. Cool atmosphere. Everybody, all of the vendors, they were cool, had some good food out there. So man, shout out to them, man.
That's one thing they ain't never done. They ain't never disappointed on the food, bro. I'm gonna be all the way at that.
That's where you got that joint from? That's where you got that joint from? That you were telling us about?
Nah.
Oh, you said that right. That was the
song. Yeah. That's separate.
But no, they had some good food out there too, though, man. What did you have, Ryan? Like a pineapple bowl or something like that?
Man. It was let me see. I want to get the name right. Sisters and Me Catering. Yeah, man. They got the pineapples with the jerk sauce and the sweet and sour sauce. You can get any meat you want, fried rice, lo mein up in that thing. Man. Yeah, man. Big shout outs to them, man. But yeah, man, if you're a budding business, man, especially in the Dallas area, man, hit up for the Culture Pop-Up, man. They're always doing events. Make sure you get in with them. Yeah, a little mini black business shout out before we get started, How we do, we for the culture. Man, before we get into it, any grievances?
Oh shit.
Anybody got something they want to let off their chest?
Oh, okay.
I got some.
Come on with it, Red. Shoot.
I'm sick of the internet, dog.
Hey,
like I think like I'm not gonna say I'm sick of the internet. I'm sick of the content that you know what I mean.
Okay.
That what the internet is feeding us. You know what I mean. I'm sick of that part.
Like, elaborate on that.
It is like I say. It seems repetitive. Seems like some of the same stuff. And like I really be wanting to do like a, what do you call it? Is it a census? Like I really be kind of want to hold like a census on like just ask people like, hey, what's your internet looking like over there? Like, what's your internet, your scrolling? What's the content
What's
that
coming?
you be
What's
seeing?
your feed? What's your feed
when
look like?
you scrolling on your phone, what is it? Is it mostly basketball? Is it mostly naked women, half naked women? Is it is it
So it sounds like you don't got a
politics?
problem. Sound like you don't got a problem with the internet. You don't like the algorithms.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it's like, and I look at it from a perspective of like, that's your matrix. So I want to know how
what they
similar
say
to everybody else is matrix, like is mine. Like, is my matrix similar to yours, or all black people they highly likely to, be shown this type of content by the algorithm and stuff like that, because
I think it kind of go by like what you follow, what type of content you engage with, your followers, the people that you follow. Like, I think that's kind of how it goes.
But I do think it is a such thing as like all of us see the balloon pop show, right?
Okay.
Where they
on
pop
TikTok,
the balloon.
yeah, on TikTok. Yeah.
All of us mostly see the debates on the I guess if you want to say the war on men and women type thing, right?
I vaguely see it on my TikTok. I see it sometimes, but not all the time.
Because I'm gonna keep it being like, I don't see a lot of naked ladies on my algorithm type stuff because I don't click on it. Like, I know the internet is super. I know the internet is super advanced at this point. Like, the algorithm can be super advanced and stuff. So it's like, if you click one time or two times,
it's over with. You
open
the door.
They gonna start recommending like, you like this. You like this, don't you?
I didn't see no. I didn't see.
So
I just seen a Malcolm X speech and then ass shaking the very next thread.
Yeah, I ain't got a lot of that. So it's like, you'll see some anime, some gaming, hoops for show, kittens, like goofy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be an alligator video on there.
Man, so y'all fix the algorithms for Code Red, man.
And look, like it don't, you gotta watch your intake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's important. And you most definitely can get lost up in there if you just scrolling and they feeding you. That's bad for the diet, man. That's bad for the diet. So
swear to God.
I'll be like, golly, man, I need something better, something more healthy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like,
look, get off that hoe. That's your message.
Right. But when you an entrepreneur type deal, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's a level of marketing that go in. So it's like you catch it, you gotta be on there.
Oh yeah, I
know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So, but yeah.
So it kind of seems like, in a way, from what you're seeing, relates to the RLS topic, because it seems like you might be afraid that what you're seeing is kind of not being beneficial towards you in the end of things. Because I know for sure, like, when you on there and you like trying to think of content ideas, it's definitely easy to get distracted when you see some crazy stuff and then you get to scrolling or whatever and you like, okay, I was supposed to be using this time.
Yeah, I was over here doing this and then a distraction, and I'm like, look, it's like the bouncing ball that just come around the screen.
Right.
Like, like, I'm over here doing this and then, you know what I
feel like that can be a thing if the algorithms are reflections of things that, we quote unquote think about or like, or, immerse ourselves into. What we might be afraid of is that we see in that reflection of ourselves too much. We want to see something different, and
that's not I be wanting to be put on game. Yeah, I be wanting to be put on game, man. Show me. Yeah. And like I say, I see some of that stuff. I see the motivational stuff, but I just feel like a lot of the other stuff sometimes is easily found and can easily like just overtake. Like, you know what I mean? So
that's the real thing. But speaking on the subject, man, G, this is a topic that you brought up. What's holding you back? So I'm gonna ask you, man, what's something that you've seen hold somebody back in terms of the fear? Maybe somebody close to you.
Nah, I'm gonna talk about myself. I can't really speak for anybody else. I can't speak. I can't really when I thought of the topic, I really can't speak from. I'm speaking from my perspective. A lot of things, a few things for sure. One is complacency. What's the word I'm thinking for? Laziness for sure. And this is at a point in my life, before I was able to, kind of get on track with everything. But I think also when I say fear, I mean, I was literally thinking about like times when I first started as far as in my barber career, well, not even in the actual career, but being in like barber school and, cutting and, wanting to, I'm seeing myself get better, but at the same time, it's like a fear of, posting my work and just promoting myself, passing out business cards and all.
Oh man.
And I remember, it's funny because I can remember back then, like, it was a lot of people that would say, man, you need to post on social media, man, promote yourself. It'd be like people that was at the school, like my instructors. I think Bukin and Co-Red told me something about that before. Like, it was a couple of people. And it was just like, to be honest, bro, it was a thing of like, it sounds crazy, but just being from a small town, man, it's kind of like, man, if I post this, like, what people back home gonna think, man? Like, cause like we talked about it before, like when you grow up in a small town, people tend to keep you in that same, as they knew you from a kid. Yep. They keep you in that same box. Yep. So it's like, like I say, I was just, I like fearful of what people think, or will they accept it how I want them to. And man, I would say a thing that also procrastination hurt me too. But I would say a thing that helped me, man, was I got that job at Sam's Club. Okay. Started working at Sam's Club, man, and so my job was to talk to strangers to try to get them to sign up for DirecTV. We were selling DirecTV deals or whatever service. So it was like, I'm going into that. I hated doing it. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, man, I gotta do this shit because I gotta find a way to pay my bills. And I think around the time Rod was about to get ready to leave, so I'm gonna have all the bills on my hands now. So I'm like, I just gotta do this shit. And once I started doing it, I was like, okay, I'm still not totally comfortable with it, but it's not as bad as I thought it would have been, So I think that's something that helped me. It rolled over into my barber career to where once, it was a time for me to be in the shop. Okay, I got to go promote. Now I got to go pass flyers out. I got to go walk around Walmart or whatever store, pass out business cards, catch people at the food spot, and I'm handling, you know what I'm saying? So, I think I just want, like, the message that I want people to know from this is just, you sometimes you're gonna fail. Don't worry about that. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail that stuff sometimes. But if you never try, you never know how far you can get or how good you can be at something. Yeah. You should don't let fear ever stop you from something that you want. People will literally let fear stop them from doing something they want badly, really want. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, man, don't worry about what people think, family members, anybody on the outside. If you want it, go for it and just be fearless, Yeah.
I feel like that's a great, for real. That's a great approach to it. Yeah. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people deal with. And then, there's a famous quote out there that goes, our biggest fear is that we're not inadequate. Our biggest fear is that we, are great beyond measure. So how do y'all feel about
that's what old boy said, Cruz on he said, though, he quoted that. He said that line on what's
LeBron James said that, right?
Coach Carter.
On Coach Carter, yeah, it was on that movie, but it's a quote about Marianne Williams.
Yeah, right. What was his name? Tito Cruz or something. He had the three. He had the three. He had the three. He had the little three.
It was inspirational when he said it too.
No, for real though. Real talk.
Yep. We lost Cole for a second, but we gonna get it back. It is.
Stop. What you saying though?
Say it
but
again.
Huh?
How it went? Say it again.
Our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate. It is that we are great beyond measure or great beyond our capabilities. And
okay.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the things that people fear as well. Cause it's like, I know whenever I was doing anything like coming up, most of the time it'd be reflection in like school. If I made straight A's, I'd be like, okay, now I got this pressure on me that I have to make straight A's all the time because I done did it before. You know, when you see or you get that, you know, that kind of congratulatory feeling, or
you gotta maintain it now.
People looking at you in that admiration or that aspect, you like, man, okay, this feels good. I don't want to lose this feeling. I want people to not think I'm good. So again, that's fear that can propel you.
Yeah. Like almost in the sense of have you working out of the middle of the pack type deal, because it's like, you know what I mean? Your fear of how
lower the expectations.
Yeah, like that's crazy. It's almost like self-sabotage.
But that's the thing though. That's really a thing though.
That's crazy. Yeah,
that's really a thing.
Yeah, man.
Because it's guys, real quick, it's guys that didn't do anything in high school and graduate with honors in college.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so I don't know why people have that about them though. That's interesting.
That's a dope perspective though. Like to, you know, to be, because me personally, I don't think that was one for me, but for sure, like that's
because a lot of times what you see is that keeps people from trying, because they're like, okay, if I don't try, people are not expecting.
Right.
You don't have to be great. I can just be average, and you like, and that's when you see people be like, man, you seem like you got so much potential, and
or it's just the fear of failing. Fear of failing. Yep. I ain't even gonna try anyways.
Look, you remember a long time ago, G? You remember Steven, who we used to play basketball with, Steven Varese?
Yeah.
On the basketball team. So yeah, like that's my boy, man. Shout out. But
shout out, Steve.
We used to hoop. He was just extra cool. Like everything he used to do, he was like, it was almost like he was too cool to like really try. Like, you know, and it was good, but it'll be certain things that happen on the court, or like he'll go up for a dunk and he might miss it. And you know, we kind of look at it, it's an eye test. He might miss the dunk, but he'd be like, yeah, I ain't even try to jump that hard.
Right.
I ain't even really try to. We like, nah, you tried to get up there and bump that thing, but
it was never nothing. You know what I mean? Never nothing.
But yeah, man. If I had to chime in on it, man, fear, what's holding you back?
Or what's something that you feel like held you back?
Held me back.
Yeah.
Going back to what you were saying, man, like that was heavy. That was one of the heavy ones for me, man. Just being in a situation where I felt like most of the people that I knew, you know, back from the hometown and all that type of thing, I feel like I was like ahead of the curve as far as like my thought process, as far as like what I wanted to achieve, as far as like my goals. I'm like super dreamy back, you know what I mean, back then type thing. So it's like I'm super inspirational, motivational. I'm like, yeah, man, like, yeah. And it's almost like I'm like looking around me for other people to like, yeah, you get it. I can remember I had a conversation with my sister one time. This when I first moved into Dallas, around the time I first moved to Dallas. And I was on the phone. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm on some like, yeah, I'm gonna go get it and come back with it and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm going, you know, she was like, you kind of talking like you trying to be rich, or like you trying to be a millionaire or something. Like, is that what you trying to do? And I'm like, I remember, bro, I said no.
Just that tone in itself.
I said no, bro. Like, because I could feel the like the disbelief, like
just that like, tone, bro, make you second guess your shit,
bro. Like now, when I'm sitting to myself, I'm with myself. I'm like, I know I'm one of the dopest. I know I'm one of the dopest. I know I'm one of the dopest. Like at a lot of the things that I would try, I know I can be good. I know I can do this well or whatever. But bro, I said no. I was like, I mean, nah, but if the cards fall like that, I'm trying to have something. But in my head, my initial thoughts was like, what the you mean? Like, I'm trying to be that. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to be that. But I can hear, like, because I didn't want to have that dialogue with her on, like, because it's like I kind of just understood at that point, like, she don't get it. Yeah. She don't. Now fast forward, now she gets it, and she'll talk. She'll have that same conversation, like, and she'll, oh yeah, I want to. I'm like, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I been thought like that, like just having that conversation. So, that, and just fear of like what they gonna say, man. I think it's Steve Jobs. I think when he did that speech, I think sometime before he died, he had it's a quote phrase that he said, and it was like, don't live with did he say dogma? Was the word dogma?
I don't think I heard. I
can't remember the speech.
Okay.
But I know what speech you're talking about though.
That's something of like living with of other people's thoughts, living with like, the something of other people's thoughts in your head, like, like, oh, what they gonna say, how they gonna feel about it, you know what I mean? Right. So that was, to me, that was a big thing. And it would stop me. It would stop me from like, oh man, I want to do this. I had the ideas. I've always had the ideas, but it'll stop me. Even now, and I appreciate y'all for having me on, because bro, for years, I was like, nah, I like, I've always done like some type of radio show or a podcast or whatever, but I would never get on screen and do it. Cause I'm like, oh, well, damn, I ain't got no haircut, or like just all kind of stuff will creep in, you know what I mean? Like,
for real.
Well, what they gonna say? Is my tooth chip or something like that? Just all kind of stuff I would think about. People gonna look on it and they gonna be like, oh, he trying to do that motivational shit. He trying to, and it's like, really, like, well, what's so bad about motivational stuff? Or what's so bad about being inspirational? What's so bad about, challenging you to think, in a different way than like the masses might want you to think type thing. You know what I mean? Like, what's so bad about that? Like, but
I think with people, man, like I said, especially like people back home, when you and I ain't saying it's everybody back home, but it's a lot of people back home that's on some like that would say like, damn, where the young, like,
right.
Y'all see Bookie talking on here, like, look at it.
Check.
You on your lip pie.
You live.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you doing your little show.
You have people. You gonna have people that's gonna always judge and critique and criticize. But I think what I've learned to do is I'm looking for the people that are like-minded. I don't even give a fuck about anybody else that don't like what I'm doing, telling me I should do it this way. No, I'll just find the people that fuck with the content that we putting out. That's it.
Check this out, bro. I'm gonna tell you some real deal stuff right here. So if you know me, I like people then kind of like, oh, okay, it's white girls that I didn't talk to, right? In my life, right? So brother.
You have?
Look, right.
So my caramel skin brother. I'm sorry,
bro. Right, Dr. Umar will be killing me right now. So he'll be on.
We gonna sit this to it.
Drop the snow bunny, get you some chocolate honey.
You get 1,000 laughs. You get 1,000 laughs.
No, but I like all women. But this is the thing. I done had conversations, and it's like for somebody like me, I can just feel the like you don't really believe what I'm sitting down and I'm telling this to a sister or something like that, right? And I'm like, you don't really believe what I'm sitting here telling you,
right?
Like I can feel that kind of stuff. Like it's a type of discernment. It's spiritual. I don't know what it is, but it's like I can feel when I'm sitting up here talking to somebody, and it's like you don't believe in me.
That energy, yeah.
You don't believe that I can achieve the things that I'm telling you I can achieve. You get what I'm saying? So to me, that fuck with that really mess with me. You know what I mean? Now, the white women that I have dealt with, bro, that shit, like, bro, it was like that, dog. Like they just, you know what I'm saying? Like if I say, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do, woo, they jumped on it and they like, yeah, oh yeah, I believe you can do that, and they were resourceful, and like it's a different type of belief and support, you know what I mean? And I feel like as a person that like, that's one of the things that I felt like I've always wanted, you know what I mean, type thing. So it was just like
you specifically had that experience with just white women. You've never had it like a black woman be like supportive or
supportive, yes, but
that enthusiasm aspect,
bro, like it's like to the degree, you know, of like, man, it's different. It's different. Okay. I've experienced that. And I hate it is almost like I hate to say that, right? Because you know,
I mean,
the truth is whatever your
right, but your experiences is your experiences. So when I dealt with,
I'm just asking for clarity,
right? Well, so when I dealt with, you know, the sister, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. You know, but you ain't really doing the things that. But if somebody really believe in you and they gonna be connected and they gonna benefit from everything that you do too, you know what I mean? Yeah. Every move that you make, you gonna be a part of this. You know what I mean? Like I mean, the way my situation and scenario went, it just was different. You know, the people that the ones that I dealt with, it was like, man, I like this. This is the feeling that I can get used to. I can get behind this. You know, it make you want to go hard to, like, you know what I mean? To take care of it, you know. Yeah. But yeah, man. So
yeah, man. If you listening, Code Red is on the market for a snow bunny.
No, I'm not.
Hey, that's what he's looking for, man.
That's what
that's what he.
You don't have to be afraid. That's how we get rid of the fears.
I'm saying,
you telling us that this shit is holding you back, and you need it.
No, bro. I like all women of all creeds. God dang it! But man, look, I'm just saying.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie though. It's, you know, I definitely get what you're saying. I think the way that I kind of look at that is it's a plus if you can have somebody on your side supporting you. Yeah. But I think for me, I just learned to be self-motivated.
Yeah.
Because what if you're a person that does have their support, right? Just devil's advocate on it.
Yep.
But you still not doing the things you're supposed to do, or you still not moving how you're supposed to. Right. What I'm saying is ultimately it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get these things accomplished. So I don't know. I just think I've always looked at it like, man, I need to be self-motivated because you know, as far as a woman in your life, that's conditional. Sure. That's only gonna be there as long as you're making them happy. You get what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
That's just kind of how I always looked at it. But I definitely get what you. It helps, man. When you feel like you have somebody in the fight with you, it do make you want to go a little. It give you energy to go harder. For sure.
Yeah. So that's the thing, bro. You can be self-reliant and everything, but if you do have, that's just that extra
support system.
Yeah. But nah, man, I think we covered that, man. It's gonna be fear no matter what you do. No matter what is you trying to advocate for, especially if you're doing something different that you haven't done before. The key is to figure out what is holding you back, identify, and then get past that. Because 9 times out of 10, whatever it is something that you can't surpass pretty easily, actually. Good job, fellas. Good job. Snaps for us, man. You know who else doing a good job, man? Brunchaholics. That's how I bless you. Shout out,
man.
G, you said you had a little sample.
I did, man. Oh, man! Shout out to Brunchaholics, man.
We doing food porn. We doing food porn.
Man, I'm gonna start doing reviews, man.
We might get a little nasty.
I'm gonna get on my Keith Lee, man.
All right, G Lee. G Lee.
Hey, get on my Keith Lee in a minute, man. So I had this spot. I had this spot one time. I just heard about it yesterday. I was in my sweet cutting, and one of my clients was showing me the video of the basically a wrap filled with mac and cheese, greens.
The mac and cheese. It's cheesy.
You got chicken as far as
I
the
ain't
meat.
gonna
You
lie.
got chicken.
I might have to put this in my algorithm.
Put it in there, man. You got as far as the meat, you got
this some porn right here.
You got chicken.
Look like he had roast in that one.
Yeah. Chicken, fried fish, or brisket. That's the 3 meats that come with it. So, man, it's fire. That's the only thing I've had. I want to go back. Probably won't be no time soon because it's a little far away from me. But I'm gonna go back and try some other stuff, man. But they fire, man. If you in the DeSoto area or DFW, pull up on them, man. They fire, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it's more so of takeout. It's not really a sit-in restaurant. It's takeout.
Top nominee for Dallas' favorite breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I ain't even fuck with the breakfast. See, I might have to
go fuck with everything. Wait a minute, blueberry.
Maybe it's because I'm hungry, but
it look kind of slap, huh?
It's good,
I'm legit on some food porn tip right now. I'm most definitely lusting, bro. I'm most definitely lusting over here.
Check them out right here. The new summer hours Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then Sunday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they exclusive. You got to catch them when they open. That's how you know it's good. Whenever somebody be like, "Yeah, you catch me, you pull up get some food here."
Yeah,
pretty
good, man. You know, shout out to Brunchaholics for sure.
That's it, man. And tell them what
G sent you.
Hey, man, that's why we do it up here, man. Man, fellas, you know, even though it's summertime, it's all about the W right now, but it's never leaving our hearts, man. We always got it on the brain. And right now we in the midst of free agency.
Oh, it's draft/free agency time, man.
Man, we just had the draft a few days ago, last week. You know, a couple people that we don't know went first. A couple Frenchmen. Have y'all got up on the names yet? The Jordan? I don't even know.
No, definitely haven't.
The draft?
It wasn't like three of them that went in the first top 5. 3 Frenchmen?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
3 Frenchmen went top 5. French players. Yeah.
So, what do you? How long y'all think their career gonna be?
Have no idea. I don't know.
Were they tall?
Here we go.
I don't even know. I don't even know the stature.
Zachary, Sasha to the Atlanta. Okay. Alex Sarr to the Washington Wizards, and excuse me for making the names, no disrespect. And then Reed Shepard. That's a black Frenchman right there. Gotta be.
He got
to the Houston Rockets. Okay. They must have been doing something nice.
Some overseas players, man. They coming over in the NBA and putting boys on notice.
They doing their thing though. They been doing
boys on notice, man.
Taking over.
I remember G called me the day of the first round of the draft and asked me did Bronny get drafted.
Did I in the first round?
Yep. You asked me that. I've believe there might have been some facetiousness to it.
He's the biggest name in the draft, though.
Definitely was. No doubt.
I mean,
hey, everybody was waiting until
I
to
the
second round.
He went 55.
Besides the
biggest name in the draft.
Besides the 3 Frenchmen, I couldn't tell you who else got drafted. I tell you that.
All I know out of that draft is Zach Edey.
I don't know him either.
Zach Edey.
Oh, the dude from the Gonzaga, right?
The big tall dude.
UConn.
That played for what was the Brown team?
Tennessee?
Nah, Zach Edey, the big Asian, he went to Memphis.
Oh, I don't know about him.
Brown team?
That's crazy. They played against NC State up in the he played against DJ Burns in one of the main games.
What team did he go to?
Huh?
What team did he go to?
He went to Memphis.
Okay.
Zach Edey. That's who I knew. And that's because I'm a Lakers fan and people was
the guy that went to UConn, he got drafted, right? The big man? He got drafted, right?
The white kid.
The big kid, yeah, the center.
Yeah. I think
okay.
I think he probably got drafted. I don't know, but that ain't him though. This kid is like Asian. He look Asian.
Okay.
He look Asian or something. But he like 7'4". He like 7'3".
Zach Edey, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, you went to, I don't want to say Missouri because it was a white and brown team. God dang it.
White and brown trying to
I was watching around that time. I was watching Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
Right. Yeah, me too.
Oh, it looked like he played basketball too. I mean, baseball too.
Oh,
what college did he go to?
But anyway, yeah, man, he went
Purdue.
Okay,
Purdue. Yeah. So yeah, that's who I knew. And Bronny.
Dang, he's 7'4".
He's 7. Yeah. So that's who I knew. And Bronny
really
James. Man.
But yeah, man, Bronny to the Lakers.
That's history, though. That's history.
Black people know a new word now: nepotism.
Hey, beautiful thing.
We learning new words.
Hey, I'm all for it. It's been used against us for so long. We deserve a little bit of it.
Nah, never did. Nah, like I seen somebody talk about it, and that's the thing, bro. I got my first job because of nepotism, if you want to say. You know what I mean? Like one of my first jobs was at Brookshire's. You know who helped me get my first job?
Who?
Otis Jackson.
Yeah.
From the hometown.
Put me on.
Otis Jackson, because we was on the basketball team, right?
Yeah.
We were both on the basketball team.
Yeah.
And he worked at Brookshire's. And Otis, he was a good worker. They loved some Otis around there. Right. So we got to stop it. Like, yeah, I can get you on. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for a job. Get me on, dog, for real. He's like, all right, bet, say less. Got on.
Yep. We live in America, bro. This is the land of it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Like they always used to say, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. That's what they be saying.
A lot of times.
They say that all the time. A lot of times that's true. I think two things can be true, but yeah.
Two things can be true.
Yeah.
So
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it. Like, so I see Bronny James 50-50, and you seen the comparison where they took Bronny James and they took his teammate who scored 16 points per game. And they put a side-by-side image between. It's like, oh, well, why this kid ain't go and Bronny James go? And he, like, bro, everybody, for one, everybody can't be a scorer, 30-point game. And just because you scored 16 points in the league, even in college, even if you score 20-some points in the league, you're not finna come in the league and just drop 20. You're not finna be the scorer. Like, you ever seen that clip where Bradley Beal was saying, all y'all want to do, y'all want to score, but you got to be good at something else. Pat Bev was dropping 30-something in high school. What was it?
He was calling high school and college.
You get what I'm saying? And what is he in the NBA?
Role player.
I don't know if he's ever averaged 24 seasons.
He's known as a defender. You got to carve out a niche. You got to, So and then to that point, it's like, like I say, this kid scoring 16 points per game, Bronny scoring 2 points per game, but it's like, you can't say that NBA ain't politics and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? You got you got a bunch of narratives where it's like, okay, maybe this kid scored 16 points per game, but his dad is a scientist and his mama played high school basketball and she was good, right? Okay.
Sounds like he doesn't have the intangibles.
Who gonna generate more revenue? The NBA love a good story, bro.
Yeah, they're business.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna keep Nick Wright a seat at the table. That's gonna keep Colin Cowherd.
Oh no, what's the other one name? The one that Stephen A don't like. What's his name? What's that dude name?
He a player?
No, the analyst. What's that dude?
Mad Dog?
Huh?
Mad Dog?
Not Mad Dog. It's a black dude. I forgot his name, bro.
He be
I know who you talking about. You talking about the big ball head.
Chubby dude. Yes.
I know who you talking about.
I know he got something.
Woodard. Woodard.
Something like that.
No.
Jason Whitlock. Yes, sir. Jason Whitlock.
That's him. He don't work for ESPN anymore, I don't believe. I don't know. Okay, but that dude right there, he wild.
Yeah, so that make for a good story, bro. Like, who you gonna take? This kid right here, or like I say, Bronny been around the game, bro, his whole life.
Yeah, man.
I say, look, this what Bronny got to do, bro. Bronny has to. All he got to do, I feel like, is score 7 to 13 points, probably. But in the big moments, if he can knock down an open three in big games, in big moments, he can be a pro. He can be a pro for a good.
Hey, look, scratch all that, man. Giannis' brother is sitting on the bench because Giannis on. Listen, hey, man, and that's my whole thing about this. We didn't kind of exactly.
How many Holiday brothers in the league?
3 of them.
They all kind of cold, but they all in,
I'm just saying, but my thing is, like, we didn't kind of vaguely have conversations off air about it. I thought, of course, like, it had a kid that averaged like 2 points a game that got drafted. I heard somewhere. Okay, my thing is, it's the people that. It's kind of like if you have an opinion saying like, okay, well, there were players that deserve to be drafted over Bronny, but whatever, that's somebody's opinion. That's cool. Yeah. But it's just like, I see it constantly like, man, why y'all get off of Bronny? I'm just like, shit, I've been seeing more of those posts than people saying anything negative about Bronny. I don't know what the comments looking like, but I just see more posts about, man, y'all need to leave Bronny alone. I'm like, damn, I don't see nothing about nobody really saying anything about Bronny. Yeah. But I think I'm totally okay with nepotism, nigga. If that was my son, I'd be doing the same shit. At the end of the day, whether I think his talent was good enough to make it to the league or not, I got no problem with LeBron doing.
You really no just mad. You really mad. It's like how you really mad at two people that achieved the dream, and you got people that's upset about it. You got a grown man that was like in LeBron James, right? Who's like, man, that probably motivated him to play a couple extra years. Like,
sure, of course.
If I have the opportunity to play with my son, that would be dope. You know what I mean? Like, man, like I can see how you done played 20 years in the league, and you like, man, what would give me some fire?
I think he deserved to have this. To be honest, I really think he deserved to have this shit.
Right.
Like I say, whether I think Bronny is good enough talent to make the league or not, to me, that's besides the point.
You see what Cameron and Mason said?
No, what they say? I didn't check.
He was like, you think Magic Johnson ain't want to play in the league with his son?
Wait a minute. What?
He think Magic Johnson ain't want to play with his son?
Wait a minute. Nah, I don't know.
Right there.
His son want to play? I can't.
I don't know, but I do know.
All right, moving right along.
Hey, look, I ain't saying that was Cameron.
That man ain't want to play no ball, man. Come on now.
No telling. Look, I mean,
hey, that's low right there though by Cam or Mace.
That's funny. That shit. And then you got Dwayne Wade, and his son. Like I'm pretty sure, the first one, Zaire, whatever his name was.
But he don't have LeBron's influence though. Like, let's just be honest, bro. He don't have the same influence.
Yeah. And so,
and that's fine. I'm totally okay with nepotism, bro.
I gotta say,
totally
man,
okay
that man, yeah, you picked that man, because that man single. He went to LeBron James school and was tutored personally by one of the greatest players of all time. Type thing.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna pick him over the scientist, the scientist kid.
Yes.
That's just talented. He might got, ain't no telling how he was raised. And some of them kids come from broken homes for sure. Ain't no telling. Look, we know how Bronny James been raised. This parent is in the league. This parent is da 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 da. We done seen it. Yeah.
He know about being a star. He know about all of it.
Yeah, this shit ain't new to him.
He's marketable.
Yeah. What's some of the trades, man?
Yeah, man. Free agency, man. We got Chris Paul going to the Spurs.
I love it. I like it.
I like that. You was one of the ones saying all he needed was a point guard. He being Victor Wembanyama, and that just seems like it's gonna take him next level, especially to have one season.
So what's their ceiling next year?
Ceiling, I would say definitely
almost, if they try, if they don't tank, almost playoffs.
I'm gonna say play in.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah, possibly a play-in team. Possibly a play-in team.
I can see that.
But then again, I don't know, dog. Because
I feel like that's a great step up from where they were this season.
Because the league
absolute trash. So to be competitive to the West, that's saying something.
Oh yeah.
Nah, for sure.
But
and then we got Clay to the Mavs. Is this big time? Does this make the Mavs? Can they beat the Celtics?
They ain't put out what the Dallas Mavericks had to give up yet to get him though.
Well, they lost Derrick Jones for sure.
Well, they lost him. They lost him before that trade. So
I thought he just went today.
But he ain't go.
Oh, he just signed today. Okay.
Yeah, Derrick Jones went somewhere else.
I hadn't seen anything else that they lost.
So but Derrick Jones and Clay ain't the trade. It's Clay. They hadn't put the exact package deal together yet for the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, that's a trade. I thought Clay was a free agent.
Yeah, they gonna have to send something to the Warriors like
I thought Clay was a free agent
to make the money work.
Clay was free agent. Because remember, they was trying to re-sign him at the beginning of the year, but he turned it down to bet on himself.
Right. Yeah.
He a free agent, right?
Yeah. But I think it's a way that, like, in order to get more money, it's like he can sign with a team. He can sign with a team and send, like, to have more money for Clay. They can like sign and trade type thing, I think, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he was a free agent this year.
He was a free agent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was a free agent.
He just signed on a 3-year, $50 million.
Yeah. 16 a year.
16 a year. Was this the edge they needed though? Because they definitely was missing shooting.
Yeah, I think it helps. Does it push them over, like, let's say the Celtics? If the Celtics get back,
I mean that's what they got to be fighting for.
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest, does it push them out of the West? If the West is, you got to think about it. Ja coming back next year.
Yeah.
We got to see what the Lakers do. Denver, however they look, whenever
I think Dallas gonna.
They got a chip on their shoulder too.
I think Dallas gonna be right back up there.
It's possible for sure.
And the reason,
but you know that West tough.
This the reason I say that. This the reason I say that. Denver has gotten worse.
Yeah. Well, they lost a big piece for sure. The teams that's like, oh yeah, we ready to, you had to have a big. You have to have a big in order to beat Denver, kind of thing. But Denver is a worse team now after losing Caldwell Pope and whoever else they lost or whatever type deal.
You still gotta have that big.
So
you still gotta have that big. You
do, but
I'm not sure how they match up with Denver though. I'm not sure how the Mavs will match up with Denver.
I think I see the starting lineup: Luka, Kyrie, Clay, PJ Washington and Lively.
Yeah. Or
who in there gonna guard Joker?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how they match up.
Nobody guards Jokic, but I'm saying he ain't got a timely knockdown shooter that's gonna make all the right plays like Caldwell Pope no more. And I think that's important.
What free agency isn't over, so I mean a lot of the big names are taken. I don't know who else is out there. I can't speak to that. I don't know who else is out there.
I seen him have interest in Westbrook, Denver.
Wow.
I seen that. I seen something like that.
That would be.
Know what he do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen something. What'd you say about Paul George? Did he go? Did he actually sign
Philly?
with
Paul George to Philly.
4 years, 20. Wow. What? 212.
Well,
what are the ceiling for this? What is the ceiling for the Sixers?
Finals or bust?
The same thing.
Second round.
We're just gonna see which one of them gets hurt.
Yeah, that's
good to say it like that, but
which one gonna leave Maxey out there by herself, huh?
I mean, come on,
both of them.
How many times do we have to watch these movies, man?
Hey,
man. Nah, man, this finally might be the year for them.
This might be the year.
Just depending on how Joel come back, you know what I mean? Ain't Joel playing in the US games too? The USA games?
Supposedly, I think so. I think so.
That's
so
cool.
we'll see if he come back, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It all depends on Joel.
I honestly hope it for him. I can't believe it. I just can't. I've seen
gotta see it.
Too many seasons in a row I've seen it from both of them. So
yeah.
Who else was a big trade?
Was it any bigger than that?
The Knicks with Mikal Bridges.
Yeah. That was a good move.
And re-signing OG. The Knicks gonna be decent.
Yeah, Knicks gonna be good. Lost Hartenstein, whatever his last name is.
OKC.
I think that's a good pickup for OKC.
I'm more impressed with Alex Caruso going over there though.
They need Hey, they about to be tough, bro. They about to be. But I think with them getting Hartenstein, that was definitely a need.
Yeah,
that was for sure a need. They needed
a physical big presence.
They needed that.
Hungry, I like lighting loafers right now.
Huh?
Oh, I say hungry. Hungry. He too light in the loaf. He ain't hungry enough. He need to eat.
Yeah, he got to get hungry this summer for sure.
Yeah,
you got to stay over here and eat some burgers and eat some chicken and fries. And
he need to hang out with Zion.
Make that drive, huh?
Yeah, man.
I have to show y'all the spots, man.
Speaking of,
I'll take him through the triangle. I'll show him.
DeJounte Murray to the Pelicans.
Yep. I think that's a good piece for the Pels, man.
I'm gonna say this.
Like I was saying, I think it gives them a guy that can play make, which they need, because I think CJ like the only playmaker, and he's really a 2. So DeJounte didn't play some point over there with the Spurs. So I think, like you say, they probably gonna have to get rid of Ingram. I can see that. In which you probably can get some good stuff back for Ingram, though. Yeah. I think you can. He's still pretty young. You know.
So Nick, based off right now, next year, name the final 4 teams.
I'm gonna go East first. I'm gonna definitely say I'm gonna go and give it to the Celtics.
4 teams, so it's gonna be the Celtics versus
2 in the East. Yeah, 2 East, 2 West. I'm gonna say Celtics. I'm gonna say Celtics. Knicks, nigga. I'm gonna go and say Knicks. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
You heard it here first, people. You heard it here first.
I'm gonna say Celtics.
We got him on wax.
And of course, this is barring, health and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna say Celtics, Knicks, and then in the West, man, that's such a gauntlet over there, bro. Like it's, man,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say I can see the Mavs making it to the conference. I'm gonna go Mavs. I think the Nuggets gonna come back with a vengeance this year. I'm gonna go Nuggets. I'm gonna go Mavs Nuggets.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna go Mavs.
That's crazy. That's a take right there. Sheesh. Not me. What about you, Rod?
I mean, I've definitely got the Boston in there. I don't see nobody that's gonna stop them from going back.
At least to the conference.
Just because the East is so finicky, I'm gonna say Miami. They gonna find their way back up there.
Hey,
they've been out last year, so it's like they just kind of do. It's kind of it's time for Jimmy to have a resurgence. He ain't really did nothing last year.
Nobody said the Bucks. That's crazy.
I wanted to go Bucks, but I'm just looking at what
they lost. Brook Lopez.
I still don't think they know how to
play. He on the market right now. He on the market.
Oh wow!
And they don't know how to play together for me yet.
Wow.
Who you got in the West?
West, Lakers. Denver, Denver, and then
we still scared of Denver?
Yeah, bro. I feel like they was like
over with
right there, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go. Yeah, Denver and Minnesota.
I think for me, man, like I say, we saying barring health for sure.
I mean, Lakers gonna be like third or fourth.
Celtics and Philly for sure.
Okay.
I don't see nobody. Now the Knicks do. I think.
We say barring health. That's right.
Yeah, barring health.
Okay, right. Yeah. I missed that part.
I always got a bar.
Yeah. Hey, look, the Knicks gave out at the end of the year too. Now,
very true.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Boston. I'm gonna go Boston and Philly. I'm gonna go Boston and Philly, and then I'm gonna go in the West. I'm gonna go.
Don't forget the Thug gonna be back.
Who?
The Thug.
I don't know who you talking about. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna participate in them Ja Morant antics, man.
He gonna say the name. I ain't saying no name.
Wow. So when you hear Thug, you think Ja Morant?
I think when I hear Thug, I think a true hero under God. When I hear Thug, I think a true hero under God.
Okay,
that's what I was finna say.
Yeah, I like it. But
Zero. I'm gonna go. What you know about it? That's
what I was finna say.
In the West, man, I'm gonna go OKC and Dallas.
Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna go OKC and Dallas again. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yep.
It's good picks.
That's what we got. It go to game 6. I ain't gonna go to the game. The ticket's gonna be too expensive, but I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be outside. Whatever city is in, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Boy, say in spirit.
I love it. All right, let's transition on, man. That was a good overview of the NBA. Speaking of NBA, speaking of fathers passing down legacy, the movie of the week, he got game. If you don't know about this one, man, this is a real classic right here. Spike Lee joint, right?
Yeah, Spike
Lee joint.
Spike did that.
Denzel in this thing, man, and features, I think, the acting debut and close of Ray Allen, man.
Yeah, he was pretty bad in this movie though. But it's a classic. It's a classic movie though.
Was that Jesus? Was that the movie where he played
Jesus Shuttlesworth?
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Oh man, cool movie. Just kind of showing like how it goes where the athlete has all this big hype on their name coming out of college. He was the guy. He was the second coming, as they would say. Basically, this basically seems like a movie about like how LeBron would have been hyped if he actually had went to college, and kind of like how he was hyped.
LeBron ain't go to college.
Nah, he was straight out of high school.
He was that good. Dang.
Come on, look at this guy. But and it shows how things can go awry if you don't have the right tribe around you, if you ain't got the right mindset. Kind of got into some trouble following people he knew from his past.
Kind of like Ja Morant.
Get off of John Nick, man. Let up on John, man. Hey.
Man, I'm done. I ain't want to say that. I swear I ain't want to say it, but I couldn't hold it, dog. That's crazy, man. Damn, John.
But now, man. So this movie, man, it's kind of, I think it's because Steph Marbury went to Lincoln, I want to say.
Okay.
I think he went to Lincoln High School out there in Coney Island. So I think this is kind of like loosely based on his story somewhat, you know, because he was a phenom coming out of Lincoln back in the mid-90s or whatever. So, you know, it's crazy because the dude that put the rock in his hand, that taught him everything, you know, from a young age was his dad, but his dad killed his mom by accident. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you know,
that's a dilemma for sure.
Definitely big dilemma. You know what I'm saying? And
for sure.
Throughout the movie, it was kind of like, you know, I think the warden, he was a Big State alumni. That was the name of the college that was recruiting him. And he wanted to see if Denzel, which was his dad, can influence his son to sign the Big State. So they let him out for like a week, and you know, he was trying to influence him to go to Big State, but at the same time, you can tell he was kind of trying to get his son maybe to forgive him, kind of repair the relationship somewhat. I mean, I don't know how you could do that shit in a week and you kill my mama. You know what I'm saying? But it's a movie. But I thought it was cool at the end that he did. It seems as if he did forgive him. He chose to go to Big State. And they still didn't let the nigga out of jail.
Yeah, man.
They still ain't let the nigga out of jail, man. God damn. But
so you how cold.
Hey, Jigga want a happy ending.
No, it's not. No happy ending.
But it's just kind of wild, bro.
Hey, like he said, nah, that nigga ain't get out of jail.
Look, appreciate you though.
I think it was supposed to be within a certain time frame, and he ain't getting to do it or whatever. So.
No, he got him to do it. They let him out for a week to do it, and by the time they ended up taking him back, remember they played 1-on-1 at the end, right?
Right.
So he left a letter with him, and that nigga, he signed with Big State. And
where can I watch all these old movies, man?
Man, he got game. You probably can catch. Honestly, you might can find it on YouTube.
You know what we need to do? We need to come up. We need to come up with a list of all the black joints, all of the classic black movie joints. It's a list somewhere.
I mean, we kind of doing that anyway.
Yeah.
Think about it.
You need to do that because I need that list, man. I need to go back and watch some of that because I was just running around.
So go into your notes. Go into your shared notes on your phone. You're gonna scroll down under the Reach Dreamzz notes section.
You probably can find this on YouTube though, for sure. For the free 99.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is definitely one to go see for sure. Some of them, I ain't gonna lie, some black classics, quote unquote, you could probably do without, but this is one I would definitely recommend.
This is a good movie though.
Denzel in it. He usually pretty good.
You ever seen him miss? Never seen him.
He usually pretty good.
Man.
Not one time.
He usually pretty good.
Man, look. All I'm gonna say is, if you happen to be online streaming into that, follow
man, what about the BET Awards?
Oh shoot!
We ain't gonna talk about man. God damn! You ain't gonna talk about Big Sexy?
I don't mess with you naggers like that, man.
Come on, man. Wait a minute.
Oh man.
Big Sexy.
Look, I have to actually go back because
my energy is down. He the name. We
ain't gonna talk about Sexy, the hood hottest princess. Come on now.
She killed it. She killed it along with a bunch of other myriads, man. Taraji P. hosting.
Hey, hey, look, man. So did you see the Usher tribute performance?
I did.
I seen it.
You seen it? What you feel?
I seen some of it.
How you feel about the parts that you seen? Like what you thought?
They say they just say he was cursing a lot.
No, I'm talking about the people that performed his.
That part. Nah, I ain't see that. I ain't see that.
So I think he had one male, which was fucking Childish Gambino.
Okay.
That nigga sung one of his songs. But then the rest were females. This was like a female dominant BET Awards for real.
Yeah.
What did that mean?
Did any males perform? Because
a couple. I think Ghana did something.
I was only watching like the first little bit, but I saw Victoria Monet, Megan jumped it off. Sexy did hers.
Lotto.
They say Ice Spice killed it. She had the best ass shaking performance.
She probably did. Yeah, she probably did. I'll be honest. She probably did.
Really stole the show. She stole the show.
She had on the little skirt, little school
some
skirt.
Shorts. I think some booty shorts or something.
Wait, who you talking about? Megan or Sis?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
Oh, Ice. Yeah, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your girl Glow performed too.
How she did?
I mean, I think it just showed. But you got to think about it. They was performing the top songs of hip hop right now. Like what guys would have came on and performed something?
Kendrick could have performed Not Like Us
for the 80 millionth time. She did that at the beginning. Taraji did it at the beginning.
They ain't want to disrespect.
They ain't
want to disrespect Drake.
Yeah.
They know that's the hottest song. That's the hottest song out right now.
Even though he wouldn't dare grace the BET with his presence anyway.
Right.
Well, about to say,
y'all see no boy called Gunna a rat?
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Who a rat? Oh, what they did? Wait.
Somebody walked up on him and videoed him and said, "Hey, man, you a rat, bro. You doing
that boy said you can't be out here doing all that. You know how you all that ratness, you a rat."
Hey, man, my boy Gunna say he went in there and got swole, got out, got him a check. He lit, bro. Leave that man alone. He wanted to make music.
That's crazy to me, dog. Somebody run up on you at the BAT Awards. You know that's supposed to be a select type of people, man. Man ran up on you a rat.
Anytime you get a collection of black folk around,
come on, man, it's gonna be
it's gonna be one or two, at least one or two naggers.
It's gonna be somewhere around.
It's gonna be one or two naysayers in the mix.
So, G, did you watch the whole thing?
I watched most of it. Yeah, I watched.
So give us an overview, right? You ain't watched the whole thing, right?
Nah.
So I thought.
Why?
Man, I've seen better BET Awards. I say that. I've seen better BET Awards. I thought the tribute they did for Usher, I didn't really like it. It was all women singing the songs. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know, that's okay. But I mean, this is a male artist, though. You get what I'm saying?
You a feminine. No.
But now look, whoever put this program together was shit. That's the feminists. But now,
you don't support black women.
Like they've done that before. I don't know if it's been like majority, but I feel like they've had male artists.
Except
one. I don't know about majority.
Except one. I'm talking about Childish Gambino was the only guy that did the tribute performance, but I mean, it was cool though. It was cool. It wasn't one of the best, but it was straight. It was straight. Some people like, man, it's trash, bro. It's 1 out of 10. I'm just like, I mean, it's the BET Awards, man. Like, really.
From what I'm seeing so far, I mean, it seems like a BET Awards to me. Like,
it's the BET Awards.
Yeah, bro. The biggest night in black history.
You seeing Fly. You seeing good performances. I mean, what else do you want? You seeing some funny stuff? Like, what else? I mean, You're right. I ain't gonna say it was the best one. I ain't gonna say like, oh man, this is one I remember forever. Like,
right.
Because I think Kevin Hart probably had one of the best ones. Who else?
Really, Monique had a couple good ones. I think she had
comedians like going off. Cedric the Entertainer had a couple player ones.
Will and Jada had a good one.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah, back in the day.
Didn't Cat do 1 year? I think Cat told it 1 year.
Will Smith performed this new song.
Oh snap! See, I gotta finish watching that.
Yeah.
Wait, this year?
Hey,
low key, bro. Low key, bro. I was listening to Getting Jiggy with it the other day in summertime.
What you doing listening to that,
bro? It was knocking in the wheel, bro.
That nigga say it was knocking.
You don't know how much I drive, bro. I be having to listen to different shit, bro.
I understand, but goddamn.
Well, I started with Summertime, and then I was like,
okay, now Summertime. I got you on that one. Summertime.
Yeah, Will Smith elite though.
Go check his performance out on YouTube though. The song was cool.
One of my favorite Will Smith songs back in the gap was like Just the Two of Us.
Wild Wild West.
No, Just the Two of Us.
Oh, I said Just the Two of Us. Okay.
Yeah.
I put Will over LL. Shit. They call me Big LL. Big Silly. Big change in the hole.
Hey man. Hey, not LL back in the day though, man. You know the
they
used to call LL the GOAT back in the day.
When I was alone in my room, sometimes I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's fly.
They used to call him the GOAT, man.
LL was crazy back in the day.
LL is hard as hell. My flow is all right. Yeah, you right. All right. He had some shit. Yeah, man.
So who won the awards?
Couldn't tell you. Hey,
I know. Make me sweat, girl. Make me water.
Yeah, she what's her name?
Tyler. Yeah.
Man, hey, she won like 2-3 awards, I believe. She won like 2-3 awards. I ain't gonna lie though, bro.
And then, I think
she had a good performance. Who else?
Usher won Best R&B Male Artist. It's like, duh.
Damn, what's her name?
I feel like Chris Brown could have.
Janelle Monáe. What's the other Monáe chick
name? Victoria Monáe.
Victoria. She killed it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She had a good performance.
Oh, the one
when she was changing out the wardrobe.
Yeah. Hey, she had a great performance, bro. She probably had the best one.
She danced her ass off. She did like a little tribute to Michael Jackson with the suit. Hey, she was lit.
Yeah, she killed it. She killed it.
So she a performer, huh?
She can perform. Yeah. Beyonce like.
You just be wanting the Beehive to come up.
What? I said not.
You can't say. That's the thing. You can't say, bro.
You say Beyonce.
You can't just speak like that. You gotta preface it and be like, the queen.
The queen. Oh,
they don't play, bro.
Man, please.
Any awkward moments besides I saw Taraji when she
white had the wrong person talking to the wrong goddamn
that white choker joint, boy. That boy.
I'm like, bro, why you put that on, man?
That shit was him and her up bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, because like, damn, you could have just took that shit out. Then she had I guess she got like her abs done, bro, and like people was, you know how they get like the
spray on the Dreamzz
of your abs.
So
they got like a 6-pack. But
so the biggest stars in the game, female stars in the game, Meg and Sexy now. Yeah. Just rate their performance.
Meg had a good. She opened the show. She had a good performance.
Okay.
Sexy.
Rate it.
On Meg's.
Both of them.
Yeah, Meg. I give Meg about a good. I give her a good 8.5.
Okay.
I give Sexy about a 7. 6.5, 7.
Okay.
I don't think she's a great performer yet, but the song she did get it sexy, so that slapped. That had everybody turned. So
yeah.
But yeah. Victoria Monáe 10. Victoria. Ryan, I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Look, what you saying? Hey, look, you was like, she did the song, get it sexy. You was like, hey, look, Ryan was like, Ryan was like the dude in the room. Like, He let out a little smirk. He was like, yeah, she did get it sexy and stuff. He's like, yeah, she did.
you know.
Nigga Ryan is funny,
man. She do it, bro.
I ain't mad at it, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
it had a couple of them did a good job, though. I ain't gonna fake. A couple of them did a good job.
But shout out to the BET Awards, man.
Yeah,
we got.
They gotta have us on that thing next year, man. You know what I'm saying? Present a couple of awards or something.
Create a podcast.
They should. They should.
They got that, don't they? They got like
I don't know, man, like the pre-show
stuff like that. They got
like
that.
in the pre-show stuff. I don't know. I hadn't seen a pre-show in years, so I wouldn't even know.
One of our younger fans that got time for that type of stuff. Tell us, because that's when the last time I watched when I had time.
Right, exactly.
Well, I'd be excited for the hip hop awards every year, especially this year. You know they're gonna be on that beat.
What y'all thought about the XL cover or whatever it was, the freshman XL cover?
I didn't see it.
I knew a couple of them. I knew, of course, what's his name, Boss Man D-Lo.
Hey, Boss Man on that thing, okay?
Yeah, Big X on there.
Big X, the plug was on there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Honcho dude. But only ones I've ever really listened to is Big X and Boss Man D-Lo. That's the only two that I kind of heard some of their music.
He do not support the Black Queendom, bro.
Right.
Oh, the Mexican OT? That Mexican
Mexican OT on there.
The dude from Houston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that rap like he just put the roll on his words. That's what he do.
So yeah, Big X,
okay.
Boss Man, Lay Banks. I think she the one that be doing like the TikTok dances in her song. I think I've seen her before.
Okay.
Rich Amari, I don't know him. Scar Lip, I don't know her. She got some juicy lips.
I know her. I rock with Scar Lip.
I didn't heard of him. I think he got some.
He dating Keisha Cole, right? That's the dude that dating Keisha Cole or something.
Who, Honcho?
Yeah. Yeah, young boy.
This is Four Bates. I don't even know. He the one that got that song with Dreamzz though, right?
Four Bates.
Yeah.
For all my dogs, all the dogs.
No, that ain't it.
Dreamzz, what Drake doing a song with that young?
Drake catch him young now, man. He catching him young now, bro.
I'm telling you, he a colonizer. He just trying to stay relevant, bro.
He catching him young.
Maya Madonna.
He a colonizer, bro. Make that make sense. How Drake on the song with Buddy right there?
Because it's a slapper. I can't tell you what the
Killer
name
Baby.
is.
Yeah, I done heard.
I done heard of Killer Baby. I done heard of Cash Cobain, but I ain't never heard nothing from him.
He do that. Got an attitude, but it ain't mad at you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fire.
Something like that.
Okay. But yeah, all right. Couple new gangs out there. That's what's up.
All that joint trash. All that joint trash.
Hey man, you know we good. This the old school podcast. The old part podcast.
Boss Man D-Lo, you don't like him?
I mean, Big X and the Plug and Boss Man.
No.
They all right. I mean,
he drive a damn horn. You know he ain't going.
Boss Man D-Lo just funny, man.
Oh, bro.
He funny. Real.
He
got the most intriguing style, I think, too. If I had to say, him.
Yeah.
On out of that list, him.
I think Big X. I think he probably got the hardest flow.
I mean, you know,
as far as like wordplay,
to each his own. So I would say Boss Man D-Lo, just as far as like, because like I say, I like different stuff. So
okay,
Boss Man D-Lo. I done heard a couple cuts by Scar Lip, and I would say that Cash Cobain dude. I mean, or you can put Big X.
Send me like your top Scar Lips. You know, I'm into the women's empowerments. See if I got another one.
She got one that like This Is New York. She
Oh,
grimy.
she got real.
Yeah, she from New York. Yeah.
Okay. Gangster.
She all right though.
Gangster mommy.
I like Lola Brooke though. That's who I really like. She like this beat. Y'all know Lola Brooke?
I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard the name before.
Yeah.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You know that
song?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Give me peso, or something like.
I don't know if that's for you, though, Cole. She just want a roughneck nigga on the top.
Hey, Lola. Yeah.
Ain't giving that no nunny just for fun.
Yeah. I like Lola. Lola and Glorilla. Yes, sir. Sign me up.
Man, if you want to hear more from Cole Red, make sure you listen to the Landale's pod, man. He goes in as no one else can on various topics, from current events to things you need to know about you. I'll just finish your religion pod, bro. That shit was next level. Yeah, y'all need to get on that. Cole,
they don't think I believe in God, huh?
Man, look. Don't know that book, man. I'm surprised you know that book, man. That boy know that crucial.
Don't play with me, man. I know a little bit.
Hey.
I know a little bit.
Look, man.
For real. Got to, man, out here in these streets. I be feeling like it ain't worth it, though. Goddamn shit. Shit. Well, God gonna bless me with mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow us
on like
social.
Sexy Red. I need to do the pimping shit. I need to sell out like some of these people or something.
Like Charles now, man. Sell out.
Jesus Christ. Did Charles White sell out? Is that a thing?
Look, he doing business with Aiden, the Aiden dude.
Like Drewski. Like Drewski.
Ah, that was a good part of the BET Awards. Drewski was pushing up on Taraji P. I saw that.
I think Drewski slept with P. Diddy.
Man, come on, man. What is you talking about, dude?
All right.
Wow.
End the show. Wrap it up.
Again, the thoughts and ideas of our guest Cole do not reflect the Rich Dreamzz, Joe Aaron Brand, and affiliate Rich Dreamzz apparel.
Bro. Do y'all remember that video? Y'all remember that video that Drewski had when P. Diddy was on there with him? And he was in P. Diddy house.
Nope. Don't
he had the alcohol.
Nope. Don't remember that.
Watch out for us on YouTube.
I don't remember none of that.
Y'all want the truth.
Thank you so much. Keep following your dreams.
Go look it up.
Overnight there. Peace.